Okay, so a couple of months ago, I did a video on the Porsche Cayenne 957 Turbo. And one of the comments that I said as I was recording the video was that this car is for the big boys. Basically, if you have got a limited budget, don't think about it. You think that you want to buy a Porsche on the cheap, that's not a car for you. Now, what I'm looking at here, this is related to the Cayenne. Now, this is still not a car for newbies lah, but well, at the very least, cost-wise, it's a bit more palatable than the Cayenne. Not so xiong in terms of maintenance. And what I'm talking about here, of course, this is the Audi Q7, and this example here is powered by the 3-liter supercharged V6 engine that is known to be a bit thirsty on fuel, but one of Audi's more robust engines. And price-wise, this particular unit is for sale at just 50,000 ringgit. But what's more mind-blowing is that if you buy this car today at 50,000 ringgit, owner is topping up another 50,000 ringgit to pay off the bank. Yeah. A bit mind-blowing, but still. Okay, I'm not a fan of the Audi Q7 now, I'll be blunt now, but for 50,000 ringgit, this is a lot of car, right? Now, once again, this is the kind of car, right? If let's say, like, for example, you've got 50,000 ringgit of spare cash, right? That if it goes, it doesn't hurt you, right? You want something nice, big, okay lah, good value, right? If you look at it from this angle, this Q7 is looking its age. The newer Q7s have a more modern appearance, but it's still a handsome looking SUV. This is the original Audi's first attempt, right, at a large SUV. So if you come closer here, check out the headlights. So this is, as you can see, these are the DRLs. Okay, these are the DRLs, and for that era, all right, in the 2010s, it's considered sophisticated headlamp design, right? But of course, times have changed, times have moved on. Headlamps are looking now even more change than before, all right? Here, this is the signal light as well, so it's LED. And we come to the side here. So the side profile of the Q7, in my opinion, this is actually a very handsome, it's a simple, very elegant profile when it comes to an SUV. So you've got like a very straightforward two-box shape. You've got this sharp shoulder line here as well, and there's the line below there. This rims looks like it's taken from a Golf, based on the Golf R design, all right? And you come to the back, so the Q7 and Q5 has this unique feature whereby you've got the tail lights here, and then also you've got a separate cluster of lights here. Why? Because Audi designed the whole tail light assembly to lift together with the boot. All right, and as a result, because of regulations, right, there's a regulation that say that even when your boot is lifted, okay, when your boot open, the lights still have to be visible to cars from the back. So that's why once the tailgate rises, the signal light head, the tail light, and reverse light function is transferred here to the bumper. So for 3-row, 7-seater SUV, luggage space is not bad with the third row up. Of course, if you tip it down, okay, the seats do fold down in a one-touch action. This is the ISOFIX anchor here. Now, what I want to show you is under here. All right, so this here, hook wow, I didn't hook properly. All right, so you hook that up, and this is all the. So here, okay, there's this plastic tray which is removable that exposes the battery, the tool set, and the spare tire underneath. Okay, so this tray is sort of like a rubberized plastic and it's washable. So it means that if you put dirty barang in here, you can take it out and wash it. So right here, of course, these are all the various tools lah and whatnot. What's inside here? I also keep forward. Right, so Audi Entertainment Mobile. Okay, so the various accessories that come with the car. So right here, you can see from this switch, this car has air suspension. So you can use this to raise and lower the car's height to make it to ease your loading and unloading of stuff into the boot. I don't want to keep pressing it up and down lah, because next owner take this car later, air suspension, koya, blame me. Okay, so let's go into check out the interior. Close the boot. No keyless entry. Okay, so Let me first check out the third row. Okay, as you can see from the way I'm coming in, right, space is a bit tight getting into the third row. All right. Now I'm seated here at the back. Okay, wow, space is a bit tight, and I can see that this row here, this middle row here, even with modest leg room. Okay, so I've got about this much of leg room in front of me. Okay, forget about thigh support. You don't get thigh support here at the back. It's a relatively small space here, but you're well provided. You've got cup holder here. You've got aircon vent here at the C pillar. Okay, maybe don't sit behind here if you're taller than 170 centimeters. Okay, so let me just come out. Wow, don't go inside there if you're old also. Right, so here in the middle row, wow, hey, this seat is not bad. I like the angle of the seat, okay, and I like the angle of the seat cushion as well. The thigh support doesn't go all the way to the back of my calf, but in terms of angle wise, I'm feeling that my legs are well supported. In fact, I'm feeling a very good level of support on my body that is not common with middle row MP of SUVs and MPVs. Okay, so here there's a blower, aircon blower here in the B pillar. You've got a remote screen here, and so you've got dedicated climate control. Got two 12-volt socket, right? And got a rear blower as well. Right, so got Bose sound system. And here got ashtray as well. So those days still got ashtray in cars. Now, not so much. Now people are a bit more health conscious. Right, so let's go into the driver's seat. Okay, so now starting the car is an interesting exercise because you can either do this the old-fashioned way with the key, all right, turn, or actually got button here one. And you have a separate button to stop the engine. Okay, now this of course is not representative of the original setup of the car. Okay, this screen here is put here by one of the previous owners of this car. Touch. Okay, maybe need some time to boot up. Okay, started. Right. So now I have to say this. This is a 2015, 10-year-old car. The interior, the quality of the cabin remains. There's no squeaks, rattles that I can think of. I mean, got a few minor scratches here and there. Now, this era, there are still a lot of buttons for you to press. Okay, but obviously because of this aftermarket unit, it would seem that much of the buttons here in this panel are no longer operable. So the owner or previous owner of this car obviously preferred to have a more modern Android touchscreen system. Okay, now let's look at what we have here. So you've got, this is very interestingly set up, right? So not with this closed, you've got one cup holder here open ready. Okay, you open this up, another cup holder, and under here, all right, there's another tray, and you open some more. So there's another tray here. This is carpeted. Here there's a sliding mechanism here. So interestingly, you've got a cigarette lighter and you've got a 12-volt socket right in front. This car was before the days there was USB lah, right? So let me just take you out on a quick drive within the confines of this parking lot. Once again, this is a used car for sale. I don't want to put too much mileage on the car. So this is the entry-level variant of the Q7. And the Q7 also is the only one amongst the Cayenne, amongst the Touareg, to have this 3-liter supercharged V6. Okay, the 3-liter supercharged V6 is exclusive to the Q7. Cayenne and Touareg does not get this engine. All right, if you want proper power in either the Cayenne or the Touareg, you need to specify it with a V8. But Audi in the Q7 here gives you that option, right, of this 3-liter supercharged engine to a powertrain that has the right amount of power and torque, but not too big an engine capacity. So amongst the Touareg, the Q7 and the Cayenne triangle, right, the 3-liter supercharged V6 may actually be the most appealing in terms of balancing between cost versus performance of the car. Because if you're talking about Cayenne or the Touareg, the safest option that we always recommend is either the Cayenne diesel or the base 3.6 liter V6. But the Q7 here is uniquely available with this 3-liter supercharged V6. So going over these bumps, suspension is still in good shape. It's air suspension that comes with this car. Okay, so just a quick driving impressions. It's a pleasant car. It doesn't feel bulky or unwieldy in these tight spaces. Okay, so once again, this car is not for everybody. All right, this is not. I'm not going to pitch this to you as a Audi on a Myvi budget. If you're buying on a Myvi budget, really, this car is not for you. But that being said, at 50,000 for this much of car, right? Plus powered by the 3-liter V6 supercharged engine from Audi, it is an intriguing option, I would say. All right. So if you are interested to check this car out, there's a form in the description section below. Fill it up, and my team will be in touch to arrange a viewing with you. All right. So until my next video, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.